Hello everybody, and welcome to my stream of Ghost of Tsushima. Yes, this game's been out a couple of years now. I bought it on launch, and this will be essentially my second playthrough. Just starting out, restarting the story, which obviously happens on the island of Tsushima in Japan, feudal Japan era. This is Jin Saki, the leading character for the game. He is a noble samurai. The Mongolian army has just invaded their beach, as you can see by the slaughtering of soldiers from both sides. And yeah, and this is kind of where the story starts. And essentially, your quest is to regain sections of the island and overthrow them. So yeah, if you got any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the chat. Hopefully, the audio and visuals are looking fantastic. I'm a little bit rusty. I kind of forgetting how to play this game, but I can tell you that anybody who knows me knows I'm not the biggest fan of open world games, but this literally was perhaps my favorite open world game almost of all time. Just an amazing experience. And, and again, this is why the PlayStation has earned such a phenomenal spot in gaming history over the last couple of years with games like this that are just absolutely just, not only are they just great games, but they're just stunning, visually, sound, just amazing games, And this game, to me personally, is, this is what Assassin's Creed should have been over the last few years. This does Assassin's Creed better than Assassin's Creed does Assassin's Creed, which is kind of crazy, right? So, yeah. Hey, what's going on, Portal Player? Good to see you, man. Hope everything's good, doing well. Yeah, there's a lot of other games that I could be playing, but, I don't know, just felt like going back and playing this for some reason. So,
Happy holidays.
Yeah, same to you, my friend, same to you. I don't know why it brings up my,
Even though you celebrated Thanksgiving already.
Yeah, that's right, yeah, we celebrate that stuff, celebrated our Thanksgiving back in October, and Americans, you guys do it, toward the end of November, so. I'm guessing you played this game before, like I said, this game is absolutely this is phenomenal. I could play this game over and over and over again, perhaps more than most of the new games out there, man. And I'm doing pretty good, other than just I'm kind of sick with a bit of a flu right now, so my voice might sound a little bit funny. I was just playing some Call of Duty Cold War earlier on the PlayStation, but unfortunately the game froze on me, so I decided, I think I'm done with that for tonight. I'm just going to go back and try something a little more, less frustrating, I guess. I mean, my god, look at these graphics. These are in-game graphics from a game that's now, what? Ghost of Tsushima came out in, was it 2020 this game came out? And they still look amazing. This is something, again, I've said this time and time again with PlayStation. They managed to continue to just push the envelope, and come out with these, and just come out with these amazing games. These, not just a game, but like an experience, This game has such great mechanics, very fluid, and I don't know, there's something fascinating about this time period as well, Like, I'm actually, this game actually now has me more excited for the new Assassin's Creed Red.
Is sold out?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how many units they actually produce. But personally, surprised? Probably, because personally, I just think, I think it's a big...
the YouTubers hating on it.
Well, personally, I think it's a big waste of money. Personally, like I have zero interest in one. As much as I love my PlayStation, I just don't see the point. Like, unless I'm just going to sit in my bed and play games, it'd be different if you could play it away from your house or if it had some kind of storage. I mean, essentially, if it did have storage, it would be a portable, which would have been really, really nice. Like, if you could actually store a game or two on it and just play it anywhere you want it, even that would have been really cool. So I think there's like, it's a neat little device, but it just feels like a wasted opportunity to me, in the grand scheme of things. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you the point. It gives you more flexibility to play the PS5 away from the TV.
Yeah, but I mean, the Nintendo, whatchamacallit, did that years ago. The Nintendo Wii U, which is essentially what the Wii U docking station part of it was. Um, so
It is like the reverse of Switch.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a terrible device or it's a bad device, but I mean, to me, it's kind of expensive. I'd pick one up if the price goes down potentially, but as is, no, it. This version, by the way, this is the PS4 version of the game, in case you're wondering. It is the, what do you call it? The collector's edition or the remastered edition or whatever. I got it on sale. I didn't upgrade to the PS5 version, although I'm sure it would have been cool, but, this game still looks and plays amazing. It would be really cool if PlayStation would make an official portable, though. Like I said, I would have remade the PSP, or not the PSP, the PlayStation Vita. They should have just remade that up to spec a little bit, and would have been an amazing device. Even put a 128 gig hard drive in, enough to store like 2 or 3 games. I mean, obviously not a Call of Duty game, but
Here's why it's a big deal. If you have a PS5 in your living room, you can play it wherever in your home, in your bedroom, attic, porch, kitchen,
Yeah, well, like I said, to each their own on that, man. Like, I mean, if you buy it and you feel it's worth the money, then I guess it's worth the money, right? Said it's not for me. I think it's a bit overpriced for what you get, but I mean, it looks cool, and the fact that it's got essentially a pulse controller attached to a really nice looking screen. No, I'm gonna have to follow this girl to get that sword back. Well, hello to everybody that's in the chat tonight, guys, watching me play this game. Like I said, this is essentially now my start of my second playthrough.
I don't have it, but it's a good idea. It is sold out worldwide.
I don't know, let me just check on something, because I'm pretty sure my Amazon has them right now. Let me just double check. I'm just going to check it real quick just to see if they have them, because I haven't actually looked.
Biggest hit of 2023 emo.
Yeah, I see even some of the scalpers have Been starting on that crap again too, eh? Man, I forgot honestly how great this game looks.
It's the biggest hit of 2023.
Well, yeah, good for PlayStation, man. Honestly, I wish more people were buying PlayStation VR too, and I wish PlayStation would put a little bit more emphasis behind that unit because it's amazing. But it's been a bit of a slow trickle of games, and a lot of the games that are out are certainly not mind blowing. There's a lot of filler kind of garbage that they brought over from the Oculus, the Quest or whatever, Meta Quest.
Yes. PSVR 2 needs more love.
Yeah, it's time for them to bring the price down a little bit on the PSVR 2. I mean, it's been out at full price now for a little while, and I think if they want to spur more people onto it, and it's a great time to do it now, especially with a new model of PlayStation 5 on the market, and with a lot of PlayStation 5s finally making it into people's homes. Yeah, I definitely think they should definitely try something out like that.
Where's Half-Life Alyx? Re4 VR.
Well, right? I mean, well, Half-Life Alyx, I kind of figured, well, they should have that port ready now. I mean, because all they got to do is essentially just port it. And as far as RE4, I mean, that game has been out for a while now, and it shouldn't take that long to get the VR mode ready, right? In retrospect, because I can't wait. I got actually tomorrow. I think I'm going to go out and pick up a copy of RE4. I got all the other copies on.
Is coming.
Yeah, we know. Well, we know it's coming, but I figured it would have been out by now. I love great levels like this too. Like they're a tutorial level that doesn't feel necessarily like
Astro
a tutorial.
Needs a new VR game.
Oh, big time, brother! That Astro game that was on the first PSVR was awesome. Well, even oh, I was seen. I forgot to move up when she did. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, the Astro definitely. That's actually one of the most underrated games I think on PlayStation. Those games are amazing, dude. That's the first one. Astro is the first game on the PlayStation VR was really good. I mean, the second one was good, but the second one was really just it just didn't feel like it was fully utilized in the same way that the first game was. The one for the PSVR 2 felt a little bit more tech demo to a certain degree, even though we already kind of knew some of the capabilities that it had and all. But yeah, I definitely agree wholeheartedly, man. It definitely needs a sequel. God, this game looks so good, and even plays as smooth as butter here.
Astro Playroom was charming and the best use of the controller.
Yes. Well, what was it? Astro. The first one was called Astro Rescue something or whatever.
Not many developers even care about the controller features.
No, that's true. It's that there's not enough developers certainly utilizing the tech that's inside the controller and making full advantage of it. What was that I just played the other night there? I played something. I don't know. I think it was even with Spider-Man 2. Like some of the creative ways that they use the dual sense and the haptic feedback, you know? Even on some of the puzzles and stuff, you know, where you got to hold the triggers in a certain spot for the tension points and things like that. I remember when I first started this game,
I hope maybe since Xbox will make their own haptic controller, more devs will do it now.
We can hope so. I know they got a new modified controller coming. I assume that's one of the things that they're probably working on is you know, very similar tech to the PlayStation one. God knows the Xbox controller has been sort of long overdue for a bit of an upgrade. You know, it's finally nice that they added the instant share.
Controller coming next year.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to come next year, as far as I know, alongside yeah, it's supposed to come alongside the Xbox Series X Slim, because they're making a new Series X model, apparently. I can't forget what the code name is. But...
Do you think Xbox is in trouble if they don't do a Pro model, and PS5 makes one?
No, not really. I think the Series X still has, I mean, we'd have to see exactly what the PlayStation 5, if they do a PlayStation 5 Pro, we'll have to see exactly what kind of spec they have in it. Like, and, you know, we already know that even both of these systems right now, both the PS5 and the current Series X, we know that a lot of developers haven't even tapped half of the spec that's in these rigs. So, you know, personally, I almost think a Pro model of either console is a bit useless. And I certainly don't think they're in trouble if they make one, because I think, like I said, the Series X has got a lot of unutilized potential. You know, I mean, they went hard on the specs to begin with, you know. Alright. The offense.
よろしい。さように戦えれば、あざをつけられることもなかったな。
不意をつかれたんです。
ではそのあざをつけた者が戻ってきたら、汚い手もためらわぬ相手からいかにして身を守る。
私の方が身軽でしょう。間合いの外から。
I wonder if it's that Sony underproduced Portal units or there's just too much demand.
I would say it's a little bit of both. I mean, obviously, I would say it's even more successful than Sony had predicted it to be. But my guess is they also didn't make a ton of them because they probably wanted to, you know, tap. Trying to break enemy defense. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, man, look, I mean, I'm happy that you know, I'm happy that it's doing well, regardless of what device it is. You know, if it comes out and does well, I mean, fantastic. You know.
よし。
Also, I don't know if it will have legs.
Well, no, it could come out and do really well for a while and fizzle out, but like I said, it's an add-on, it's an accessory. I guess at the end of the day, it's not a whole lot different than going out and buying another controller. You know, the downside is, like I said, I think it's a little bit pricey, but if the price comes down, I may consider one eventually, but as it is right now, it's just not a device that,
Selling on eBay for $300,
you know,
$350.
yeah, there's no way,
USB. USD.
yeah, up here, I'm not even sure what the actual unit sells for. What's the normal price on it in the States? 250? 250 US for the PlayStation Portal?
Canadians have to pay $270.
Yeah, I think it's almost 300 here, I think, to get it.
$200 in US.
Such great fighting mechanics in this game. Unbelievable. This has to be one of the best fighting mechanics in a game that I've ever played. This might ultimately be like PlayStation's biggest sleeper hit. Not the fact that this game wasn't successful, but it didn't get the same kind of sales or success as something like Spider-Man or perhaps even God of War Ragnarok got. But I think this is one of their best titles, to be honest with you. And this is just a phenomenal test and achievement to a company like Sucker Punch, who obviously now, you know, they did Infamous, the Infamous series, and now this. Boy, they got some great studios, man. I think they're already working on a Ghost of Tsushima too. So hopefully we hear some more about that in the future. Excited to see what Sony announces in the spring here for the upcoming year, because right now it's a little bit slim. What's the Eternal Blade or whatever, the one with that girl in that nice looking suit. But outside of that, I don't know.
I found one that is pretty good.
The Smurfs Village? Oh, nice. I don't mind playing them every once in a while. I like a good, you know, platformer action adventure.
Sony is keeping too much to the vest.
Well, let's just hope they got a lot of games at the vest, though. That's the question, because, you know, the veil of secrecy is not always a good thing. Like I said, you don't want to give away too much too soon, but you also got to keep your fans. Let's hope it's more of the former than the latter. You know.
Games are taking too damn long to develop, dude.
Well, yeah, that's been unfortunately that's been a situation for a long time. This hasn't been just you know, this is not something we're necessarily
like fucking Forza Motorsport. Goddamn, took 6 years.
Yeah, I don't understand how the racing games take that long, because seriously, like, I mean, they basically reuse half the assets over and over again, and then a lot of the same tracks, you know, so I don't quite get that, but
Forza 8 came out and nobody cared.
I've played it, but I haven't played it very long. I mean, I like the game, but personally, I don't think it's even as good as number 7. I think number 7's a better game. Now they're driving games, man. That's just like Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo came out, people cared about that for a week or two, and nobody cared about it again until they had the VR release. It's just, you know, it's just unfortunate. It's just one of those things.
Like damn dude. 6 years, and that game completely flopped. Forza 8 really flopped hard, I think. Nobody is even playing it on Steam.
Yeah, no, it definitely didn't come out. You know, like I said, that's what happens when you take too long to bring something out. You bring it out during a very crowded season. And, I mean, that game should have come out last year, right? So all the delays didn't help it. Then when it comes out and the game itself doesn't kind of live up to the hype and the expectations that were set for it. I mean, sometimes that's what happens when you set the bar a little too high. You know, the Forza games that set the bar so high for themselves. I mean, it'll be hard for the next Forza Horizon game to even outdo itself. You know what I mean? God, this game is so good. Yeah, well, my patience has grown pretty thin with Xbox over the years, man. There's no question about that. But I've been rejuvenated a little bit. I've been playing some stuff on it the last little while, like things like Modern Warfare. But again, they're all third-party games. You know, it's not really the Xbox stuff itself. I bought Starfield, even bought a physical copy of it, and I think the game's okay, but it's certainly not. It's nothing to write home about. You know what I mean? I'd rather play games like this any day of the week than Starfield and stuff like that. So Starfield's good for what it is. Some people absolutely love it, and that's cool. I can totally see why people would. But for me, it's just it's not really my cup of tea, to be honest with you.
Play Smurfs Mission Vilo. It's so good.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out. Does it have a physical copy of that game? Maybe I'll look for it tomorrow when I. The fire in this game too, man. It looks awesome.
I bought it in a 3-pack thing, with Marsupilami and Obelix.
Ah, gotcha. You can get a Smurf kart racing game too. Which horse do I want to take? Select horse. Do I want the black one? Do I want the white one? Which one do you guys think I should pick?
Yeah, Smurf card.
Oh, the digital deluxe edition. Well, I guess I go with he needs a name. Let's give him Nobu. Trust. It's my trusty horse, Nobu. And here we go. Komodo Town. They open up the map. This game's got a big map too, holy shit.
Xbox needs to make their own portal now, emo.
Good luck with that.
I keep wanting Microsoft to make the Series S into a handheld.
That would be wild.
Do you think Switch 2 will have these level graphics?
The Switch 2 will, oh boy, it's hard. It's really hard to say. I don't even know what to say when it comes to Switch 2, man, honestly. I hope it's going to be awesome, but I'm not expecting too much from Nintendo. It'll sell well regardless, as long as it's,
PS4 XB1 level.
Yeah, it'll probably be very similar to PS4, I think. I think it'll be a 10. Oh, I did that? What's going on here? I'm gonna try that again. It said hold, and that's what I did. I held the button. I forget how to do these stand now, so give me a second. I might be a little rusty here.
Switch 2 will sell bananas. All the Nintendo fanboys will be getting it.
I wouldn't mind picking up the new Switch. I don't have a current Switch right now. I mean, but
like 10 million units sold in a week.
Why did 10 million units sold in a week?
I can't imagine
Portal?
how much Suda 2 will sell.
Switch 2 is probably going to be, because it has a lot of momentum behind it, so if you bring out amazing games, I'm sure it will do extremely well.
Units of Switch 2. Just got the platinum last month on Tsushima Director's Cut.
Oh, hey, Mag, what's going on, brother?
The Spider-Man 2 platinum as we speak, lol.
Nice. That's what I'm playing right now, is the Director's Cut. And I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, yeah, absolutely. Love this freaking game.
What's up, noof? Portal player.
Good to see you, man. I decided to just jump in and do a little stream. It's been a while. I love this game. Freaking amazing.
Ghost 2 will launch second half of this gen.
Oh shit. Oh wow, that guy. Damn, I'm rusty. I wasn't paying attention to that. We certainly hope so.
That would be awesome. Add the mag.
Yeah, man.
Yo, noof.
Yeah, I'm not getting no PS5 Pros.
At the game complainers welcome folded hands.
That's the game complainers in here too? Nice, wow. Awesome people here watching the stream so far. And if you have a PlayStation and you never played this game, you definitely need to play this game.
It'll launch for PS5 as well.
This game is freaking sick, man. got some great combat. Very fluid. Once you get the hang of the timing, it's just super awesome.
PS5 Pro is probably going to be needed. We're seeing some games underperform. My cousin beat this, he loved it. I started it but I gotta go back to it. I'm trading in Spider-Man 2 and Zelda tomorrow for COD and W3.
Yeah, you're gonna pick up Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3? Honestly, it's
waving hand.
It's probably, hey King, what's going on, man? It's probably one of the worst CODs, to be honest with you. Like, I think the reviews are definitely a bit low. There's no question on that. But with saying that, it's you know, it's still a good game, right? It's Call of Duty. It's fluid. It's got some great old maps. I'm actually gonna trade in all my Call of Duties tomorrow, as a matter of fact. After playing a bunch of Call of Duties recently, you know what? The best Call of Duty that I've played so far is probably Cold War. It's the one that I seem to be liking, and I'm playing pretty good at it too. Oh, look at that! Just slaughter. Come on, bitches.
Give me a beer and a Christmas sweater. At the Mad PS Portal is the biggest surprise hit of 2023. Cold War is fucking awesome.
Yeah, Cold War I really like. And man, like even just playing the campaign, man, it gives me some serious Rambo vibes. You know what I mean? Like that shit's cool. I like that game. I passed on it when it came out, and the only reason I'm playing it now is because I picked it up on PlayStation Plus. It was one of the free games a few months back, and I've been playing it, and I actually like it a lot.
I really liked Infinite War campaign. I know I'm in the minority.
Infinite War wasn't bad, actually.
On a PS Portal. Someone get at the king of beer.
Yeah, PlayStation Portal's not something that I'm, like I said, that I'm too interested in. If I can find one, you know, eventually if they're on the cheap, I might pick one up, you know, for shits and giggles, you know, sit in the bedroom and play a game instead of sitting in a chair, but yeah, Infinite War was definitely different kind of weapons, definitely different campaign, you know, futuristic and space and stuff, but, had Kit Harington in the game too, that was kind of cool. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think this guy kicks my ass in this fight here, doesn't he? But basically, I'm not ready to face this guy yet. It's like, hey, it's like the end boss, but I get to fight him right off the hop of the game.
It's a shame that game flopped, and people hated it so much. I love sci-fi. This channel kicks ass, love you gesture.
Thanks, brother.
Infinite Warfare campaign was one of the best.
Oh. I wiped me out already. I think I... For those of you who played this game, did you play it the same way as me, but in Japanese with the English subtitles? Just curious.
I'm down for Tuesday if you still need me, Noof.
Yeah, brother. Would love to have you on Tuesday night if you can. So, if you're busy, don't worry about it. But if you want to join us, we'd love to have you on, man. I'll have the topics sent out sometime tomorrow. Like I said, I moved the show over to Tuesday nights at 9:30 Eastern, so that's 7:30 Mountain Time, and 8:30, I think, Central.
I think this game was made in English in mind first. I'm always ready. Thank you.
Yeah, man, be good to have you back on. It's been a hot minute now, so yeah, I look forward to it. It should be good.
Arnold always sends me a Christmas sweater rolling on the floor laughing.
Arnold sent you a Christmas sweater. He's going to send you an Ultraman doll. I think that's what he's going to send you.
At the King, what if Arnold did show up to your house with a Christmas sweater?
Yeah, if he showed up at the house with a Christmas sweater, he'd freak out.
Arnold hasn't been in anything in a while.
No, he's getting old, man. He's got to slow down now. He's, you know, it's getting hard for him to make action movies now. The man's like 70-odd years old. You know?
The Terminator meets the King, crown flexed biceps.
The Terminator.
I was watching Arnold working out on YouTube today. He's still a fucking beast.
That is true. Well, you know, the man is old, and someone asked him about that the other day, like why he's, you know, at his age and still continues to work out as hard as he does. Stuff. And Arnold said, well, you know, it's part of his life. It's, you know, it's what he loves doing it. And it's what he's bred to do, right? He wouldn't know what to do with himself if he wasn't working out. It's pretty amazing, you know, all he's gone through, you know, especially considering he's had all those heart surgeries and this and that. So,
who wins in a fight?
Great. That's a great question. Arnold might win in the strength department, but I gotta have to give it more to Stallone. I think Stallone's a tougher guy, and I'm pretty sure Stallone can throw some pretty good punches.
I think Stallone would win too.
Stallone's a little shorter, but I think Stallone would just be just tougher and would be able to throw punches a lot faster.
Stone Cold Steve Austin said that Stallone is the toughest man he's ever met.
Goddamn, well that's a pretty good compliment coming from a guy like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stallone is a lot tougher looking.
That is true. He's tougher looking, and I'm willing to bet you he's tougher. Stallone just strikes me as a beast, man. Well, heck, I mean, did Stallone not do that original stunt, you know, from the original Rambo movie where he jumped off the cliff into the tree? Literally, I think, as far as I remember, I think that scene where he sews himself up was actually real. I could be wrong on that. But, yeah. Xbox definitely needs a couple of games in their portfolio that are at least on par with this. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, this is, you know, I'm not saying Xbox got to go out and be a copycat. You know, they're doing well with their own stuff, but they need to have Xbox really needs to have a game that just has a very solid narrative that isn't about bullshit, and isn't about microtransactions, and isn't about all this other crap. It's just a fucking solid game with great storytelling, you know what I mean?
I would watch it. UFC needs to set it up at the King.
It'll probably be on one of those celebrity, you know, those old celebrity challenge fights or whatever.
Xbox needs consistency, that's their problem. They also need a solid pop culture phenomenon type of game.
Yes.
Agreed, Noof.
Yes, indeed. You know, like I said, Xbox is doing great, I think, when it comes to, you know, building the phenomenal hardware. You know, phenomenal hardware, great controllers. At least, you know, I mean, feeling controllers. Whether they last or not is a different story. But you know, they got all that kind of shit. Following the wind. Does that mean following the leaves?
I don't count Bethesda games as part of Xbox, like Redfall and Starfield. Very cool, thumbs up.
Well, you don't count them or not, they're still underneath the portfolio now. So, you know, they're Xbox games, like it or lump it. Now, moving forward, the Bethesda game is an Xbox game. You know, it's under Xbox Game Studios through Bethesda. So, like I said, I have Starfield, and I think Starfield is a decent game. But is it the be all end all? Is it a game as good as I had hoped it was going to be? Absolutely not. You know, and there's outdated graphics, like, you know, with the kind of hardware that Xbox has right now, it's time for one of their studios to really push the envelope, to really bring out a game that's going to melt our fucking faces,
I
right?
would put those Bethesda games as part of Xbox.
You know, and I'm hoping, and I'm definitely thinking that the next Hellblade is going to be Xbox's. That's their story narrative. You know, amazing movie style game.
Like Redfall, I don't think Xbox had much to do with that.
Oh, fuck, the guy came right at me here. Oh, Xbox had really little to do with the quality of those games. There's no question about that. Man, this game got me excited for the next Assassin's Creed game, man. I'm excited about that new Red game. Come on back, horsey! Which one was mine? To the amazing 5 people watching this stream of Ghost of Tsushima, thank you so much for coming out and being a part of it. This is kind of a last minute thing.
Like during 360, they had the Kinect.
Well, you know, unfortunately, like I said, nobody ever gets excited about any console per se, right? It's not the console itself, it's the games that get you excited for anything, right? Now, if the console looks nice and it feels nice and it performs well, that's a bonus. But at the end of the day, it's the same thing that's been
Anytime new.
What sells a console is and always has been games, right? And it's not about having a billion games. It's not about having a billion games. It's about having the right games, right?
Wild. People went nuts for it. The King Ninja Turtles 3. LOL.
Well, yeah, people like. Well, the thing is that the Kinect came out at a time when
breathed new life to the 360.
The Kinect came out, you gotta remember, at a time when motion controls were sort of the big thing. You know, the Nintendo Wii was kind of ushering in that movement. So that was part of it, right? And it wasn't forced on people. It was an add-on. So you could buy it or not, you know. But once Xbox started, kind of throwing it in and then forcing people to pay for it, with the Xbox One, and it added all that extra to the price. It wasn't hard to see why, you know, it kind of fell off, right?
I liked the Kinect on Xbox One. Huh, it made Xbox One different than PS4.
Yeah, I mean, people that had the Kinect enjoyed it. I like the Xbox One Kinect. I mean, I had it came with the original bundle that I had, and it worked great, and it worked a lot better than the original. Um, you know, so
Without Kinect, Xbox One and PS4, they were almost the same consoles. Minus a few exclusives. Yo.
what's going on, T-Rock? I even going the fucking right way. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Follow the yellow brick road till I find a home and I can drop my load.
Is the PS5 kicking the Series X butt in Canada? At the mag.
Nobody knows for sure, but I can definitely tell you, I mean, at least from going to my local retailer, that both consoles seem to be doing extremely well. As a matter of fact,
doing well tonight,
it seems like
it
seems like there's been a lot of Xbox Series X sold in the last little while, because they go in and then they're sold out, so I don't need to just plow on by here or what? Let's do the standoff.
This game is amazing. In Roar, Xbox is losing big.
Ooh. Where's my horsey? Ready to go. Come on back here, bitch. Yeah, let's go. I got business to take care of. I got no time for this place right now. I gotta go see me some Yuna. Does anybody want to play anything on PlayStation right now? I'm kind of dying like to hook up and play a game or something with somebody.
Is the mag still here?
I'm pretty sure he is.
I'm still here. Come on, mag.
It was great seeing you out in Niagara Falls, Mag. I miss you already, buddy. You guys are fucking phenomenal, dude. Can't thank you enough, man. I hope that one of these days you guys are gonna, you might come out here to Edmonton, and I'll definitely take you around and show you around some places. That would be so cool, man. A DLC like Scorpion in this game. That'd be awesome. Just like after you beat the game, you get Scorpion.
PS5 are both selling well in Canada. In the rest of the world, Xbox is getting buried.
Yeah, I mean, stats have been like that for years, man. The Xbox and PlayStation, I mean, in North America, are a very highly contested battle. You know, they're both doing well, right? No, up here in Canada, Xbox holds its own up here, my friend. A lot of people like the Xbox in Canada. You know, it's in Europe and it struggles. Alright, Mag. Good to see you in the chat, brother. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure. And I'll definitely catch you on the next one, man. If anybody else wants to play something on PlayStation, let me know. Just let me know what it is you'd like to play, and I'll be certainly happy to.
Buy at the Mag. Have a great one, Mag.
Hopefully you can jump on the Gaming Fuse some night there too, Mag. Let me know if you got a spare Tuesday, brother, and I'll get you on, man. Would love to have you back on. Let me know. Where the hell am I even going? Am I still going the right way? I guess I still am, yeah. Going down here. Reach the overlook by the Mongol prison camp. Oh.
I'm still here, boys. Lol, I'm just in bed.
He's in the bed, he's hanging low.
I'm knee deep in RDR1 remaster.
Nice. Red Dead Redemption 1 remaster, right on, yeah. Stay in the tail area. What the fuck? Did I go the wrong way? Man, sometimes when you're streaming, you're just not paying attention to anything. I swear to God. I must have took a left instead of a right. Follow the wind.
I'm flying around on my lazy boy lol, rolling on the floor laughing. This was my goatee the year it came out. Hey everyone.
Yeah, I think it was my game of the year too that year, as a matter of fact. It's kind of funny because most of my game of the years have been definitely the PlayStation stuff.
Back,
you say, man.
Waving hand.
Back, what's going on, man? Like I said, man, if you make a great game, right now I'm currently plowing through Spider-Man 2 at the moment as well, and ooh, double jump horsey. As we're going up this hill. Oh yeah, the Fox locations. Yeah, I remember those. You guys are all just staying around to wait till I get to a health shrine so you can look at his ass.
That thing completely surprised me, because I was just me on 2018. Playing Diablo for a bit before I go to bed.
Good old Diablo. Yeah, I haven't even finished that. I have that game too, but I have not finished it. Yeah, I think that's my area down there where the smoke is flaring out. I think I gotta go to Lower Road. Like, I don't know what the frame rate is in this game. It's certainly on the PS4 version, but man, this game is fluid as fuck. I don't know. It just makes you wonder that why did anyone else wonder why the developers seem to get a lot more out of the consoles during the PS4 and Xbox One generation than they're getting now? Is it just my perception on that, or is there some truth to it, perhaps?
There's some truth to it.
Seems like because games seem to be taking a lot longer to come out, and like you look at how good and how fluid these games play, and these games are years old. I mean, this game came out in 2020, but it obviously had to be in development long before that, right?
I hope AI will speed up game dev times, so it won't take 4-6 years per game.
Right.
It was 45 to 55 FPS in performance mode on PS4 Pro. It's locked 60 on PS5. Apps was patched for PS5.
Wow, that's impressive.
Thinking you're always changing. Dude on Facebook Marketplace is selling a PS Portal for $380. I might buy it. That's only $40 more than retail.
Wait a couple more weeks, Megan, to have those things in stock, dude. PlayStation Portal would be a super win to me if they had some hard drive. At least you could take a game, load up 1 or 2 games or something to go play them anywhere. That'd be wild. But the fact that it's Wi-Fi only, you can basically only play it next to your console in the house, is just like, you know, for $200 maybe, but other than $200, it starts becoming a bit, I don't know.
What's up?
Going on to man. Good to see you, brother.
Like during Xbox 360, they released so many more games. Gears 1-2-3, Alan Wake, Forza Horizon 1-2, Cameo, etc. My stupid correct? Spider-Man 2 is definitely next gen. The thing runs smooth as hell. It had a few issues, but overall the thing is beautiful.
Alright, so what's my mission here now? I gotta find the gap near the camp skate.
Takawa,
8 amazing people watching this stream. Unbelievable.
3-4 ODST Halo Wars. $360/PS3 era. They has more issues with the hardware.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's kind of funny you mentioned that. Yeah, because that era was kind of riddled with hardware issues, especially from the 360. And now it's like they're riddled with game issues. Seems like nobody can make a game very fast. And it's kind of funny because graphics have plateaued. And, you know, after using a lot of the same game engines and stuff like that, you'd think that the process of making a game would be a lot simpler than it was in the past. It doesn't seem to be always the case. I mean, what's the hang-up? Is the hang-up the fact that we're all going for 4K 60 frames?
Another Gears game in this console gen.
I know there'll be another Gears game. They're pretty close to having one out right now. I mean, it's been since what 20. When did Gears 5 came out? It came out before the Xbox Series X even. So that was 2018, 2019 when Gears 2019 I think when Gears 5 came out. So yeah, they'll have another one. There'll be one before this generation's done.
2019.
Because it was word that the coalition was working on something new, but then I was told that as well. But I was told that. Oh yeah, this is the old the bear mission here. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna take off. Actually, I appreciate everybody coming out, but I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna save up this game right now.
I hope Gears 6 isn't far away.
I certainly hope it's not either. And honestly, if they have to reboot the franchise, then do it, because I think they need to go back to characters people actually gave a shit about. Just making a great game again. So, yeah. But you guys are awesome. Thanks for coming out to the stream. I'm probably going to go watch a movie or something and then head off to bed. It's going to be a long day tomorrow, I'm sure. So thanks, everybody, for coming out. And we'll see you Tuesday night on the Gaming Fuse. Don't forget, that's going to be 9:30 Eastern, 7:30 Mountain Time, and 8:30 Central. So thanks for coming out, Portal. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Sorry it's a bit shorter than I want it to be, but we'll catch you on the next one. Take care. We'll hopefully see you in the chat on Tuesday night. Should be a good show. Gonna have, obviously, if you didn't catch it in this chat, the game complainers will be there. We're also gonna have Axel 1324. So it's gonna be a loaded show. I think Cool Cat Terry's still away for a few weeks, but yeah.
Today are just higher. The graphics are 4K but much more detailed. When I look at RDR1 remaster in 4K compared to
yeah, I suppose you have a point, but still.
Have a good night.
Yeah. You too, guys. Have a good night. Take care, everybody.